What happened to Jerry on Moonshiners? Fans are curious to know the Moonshiners show has captivated audiences with its raw, gritty depiction of people creating illegal moonshine in the Appalachian Mountains. For many fans, it's not just the moonshine that keeps them tuning in week after week. It's the complex and often unpredictable personalities of the characters. One of the most iconic personalities on Moonshiners was Jerry Benson, who quickly became a fan favorite due to his colorful character and, at times, tumultuous relationship with the law. But fans have recently been left wondering, what happened to Jerry on Moonshiners? Where did he go, and why hasn't he been seen in recent seasons? Jerry's departure has sparked a lot of questions and speculation. For those who aren't familiar with the show, Jerry Benson was one of the central figures of Moonshiners during its earlier seasons. His distinctive personality, his passion for making moonshine, and his often light-hearted yet rebellious nature made him an unforgettable character. However, Jerry's sudden disappearance from the show has caused fans to wonder if something happened to him, or if he simply decided to step away from the spotlight. Let's take a closer look at Jerry's journey on Moonshiners, the rumors surrounding his absence, and what may have really happened to him. Jerry Benson's rise to fame on Moonshiners. Jerry first appeared on Moonshiners in 2011, and he quickly became one of the most popular stars of the series. Viewers were drawn to his combination of charm, wit, and a no-nonsense attitude when it came to making moonshine. Whether he was working with his partner, Mike, or dealing with the constant threat of law enforcement, Jerry always seemed to have a unique approach to the challenges he faced. Part of Jerry's appeal was his laid-back demeanor, which contrasted with the often intense situations he found himself in. While some of the other Moonshiners were more serious or tightly wound, Jerry brought a sense of humor and relatability to the show. He was always quick with a joke or a funny remark, even in the face of danger. His friendship with Mike, another central figure on the show, added to the dynamic, making for some entertaining and memorable moments. Jerry's moonshining skills were also a key reason for his popularity. He was shown to be an expert in his craft, making moonshine that was both potent and flavorful. His distilling methods, honed over years of experience, set him apart from other moonshiners on the show, and fans loved watching him put his skills to the test. As one of the more seasoned characters on Moonshiners, Jerry became a mentor to some of the younger Moonshiners who appeared on the show, passing on his wisdom and expertise. Over time, Jerry's popularity grew, and he became a staple of the show. His personal life, including his relationships and his struggles with the law, also added a layer of drama to the show. Fans were invested not just in his moonshine, but in his life outside of it as well. The rumors of Jerry's departure for a long time, Jerry's absence from the later seasons of Moonshiners went largely unnoticed. After all, the show had a large ensemble cast, and many fans were focused on the new faces and evolving storylines. However, as seasons passed and Jerry was nowhere to be found, fans began to notice that something was missing. What happened to Jerry, as is often the case with reality TV stars, rumors and speculation started to swirl. Some fans speculated that Jerry had simply decided to step away from the show to live a quieter life away from the cameras. After all, Moonshiners isn't just a reality show. It's a dangerous pursuit that can put its stars in the crosshairs of law enforcement. It's entirely possible that Jerry, who had been involved in moonshining for many years before the show, wanted to focus on his personal life and avoid the scrutiny of being on TV. Others believed that Jerry's departure from the show had something to do with legal troubles. Moonshiners has often highlighted the legal risks involved in illegal distilling, and Jerry had been involved in several run-ins with the law throughout his time on the show. There was talk that he might have been facing new legal challenges, which led him to step away from the show in order to avoid further trouble. Some fans also speculated that Jerry may have left the show for personal reasons, including health issues or family matters. This theory gained traction after Jerry's absence became more pronounced, and there was no official word from the show or Jerry himself about his departure. The lack of closure left many viewers with a sense of uncertainty about his future. Official explanation, and what we know after much speculation, some light was finally shed on Jerry's disappearance. In a 2018 interview, Jerry confirmed that he had indeed stepped. The decision, according to Jerry, was a personal one. He explained that he had grown tired of the spotlight and wanted to focus on his private life. He revealed that the pressures of being on reality TV had taken a toll on him, and he felt it was time to take a step back. However, Jerry didn't go into detail about whether he had any ongoing legal issues or whether there were any other reasons for his decision to leave. He simply stated that he wanted to return to his roots and live a more private life. This revelation offered some closure for fans, but it didn't quell all the questions about his absence. Jerry's departure from Moonshiners also sparked some sadness among fans who had grown attached to his character. Many viewers expressed disappointment that they wouldn't be able to see more of Jerry's witty comments and entertaining antics on the show. However, Jerry did emphasize that he was still making moonshine, just not for television. In fact, he reportedly continued to run his distillery and produce moonshine in his private life, though it's unclear whether he was still involved in any illegal operations. The future of Jerry and his fans. Since Jerry's departure, many fans have continued to wonder what he's up to. While he may have left the public eye, there have been occasional glimpses of his life through social media posts and interviews. Jerry has expressed that he enjoys spending more time with his family and focusing on personal projects outside of moonshining. However, for many, the question remains: will Jerry ever return to the Moonshiners franchise? It's hard to say for sure whether Jerry will make a return to the show. Given his candidness about stepping away from the spotlight, it seems unlikely that he would return to Moonshiners anytime soon. However, reality TV often has a way of bringing characters back into the fold when least expected, so it's not entirely out of the question. For now, it seems that fans will have to hold on to the memories of Jerry's time on the show and continue to speculate about what he might be doing in his private life. Conclusion: the mystery surrounding Jerry's departure from Moonshiners has captivated fans for years, and while we now have a clearer understanding of his reasons for leaving, many questions remain unanswered. Whether it was the pressures of reality TV, legal troubles, or a desire to live a quieter life, Jerry's absence has left a hole in the show that fans will continue to feel. Though Jerry may have left the cameras behind, his legacy on Moonshiners remains intact. He was one of the show's most beloved figures, and his charm, humor, and moonshining skills won the hearts of millions. While we may never know all the details of his departure, one thing is certain: Jerry Benson made an indelible mark on Moonshiners, and fans will always remember him fondly. For now, fans will continue to hold out hope that Jerry might one day return, either to share more of his moonshine expertise or simply to give viewers another chance to enjoy his unique personality. Until then, we can only wonder what Jerry's life looks like now and wish him the best in his personal endeavors. The Discovery Channel's hit show Moonshiners has captivated audiences with its thrilling portrayal of the underground world of moonshine production in the Appalachian Mountains. The show has not only revealed the craft and artistry behind the illicit spirit-making process, but also provided a glimpse into the lives of those who are willing to take the risk to make a living from the craft. Among these colorful characters, one of the most beloved and enigmatic has been Jerry Benson, a figure who has left fans asking, what happened to Jerry on Moonshiners? For years, Jerry was a fixture on the show, known for his calm demeanor, deep knowledge of the craft, and a sense of humor that endeared him to fans. However, in recent seasons, his presence on the show has been notably absent. His disappearance has sparked intense curiosity and speculation among viewers. The absence of Jerry has raised several questions. Was it a personal choice to leave the show? Did something happen behind the scenes? Or was he simply written out? Let's take a deeper look into Jerry's journey on Moonshiners, the impact he had on the show, and the mystery surrounding his sudden exit. Jerry Benson's journey on Moonshiner. Before diving into what happened to Jerry, it's essential to understand who Jerry Benson was on Moonshiners and why fans grew so attached to his character. Jerry wasn't just a moonshiner. He was a mentor to many of the other characters on the show. He was often portrayed as a calm and collected figure who had a deep respect for the history and tradition of moonshine making. His passion for the craft was evident in his meticulous approach to distilling, and he was always ready to share his wisdom with those around him.